Good morning, interwebers. Another fantastic day trucking in New Zealand, but today we're in a Freightliner. Yeah, I like these old Argosies actually. They're really comfy and roomy, and these flappy paddle little gear lever things, you know, really handy in town. We got a big mission yesterday, out into the country with those hay bales. You know, that was all good, Waylon Jennings and all that good shit. Well, now we got the complete opposite. It's going to be something a little different. My next gripe is about my drink. I bought grapefruit juice instead of orange juice, and it's like, it's sour as, it's fucking gross. Cool little crane, check that out. Don't eat grapefruit juice, motherfucker. I figured it out, what I like about the idea of trucking in the States. There's two things. One, I get to live aboard a truck, so I get my own home, you know what I mean? And that's a big one for me because, you know, it's just important for me to be able to have somewhere to call home, and so I like the idea of having my own home. But secondly, because the distances those American fellas drive is so great compared to the little hop, skip and jumps we do here in New Zealand, you spend more time on your own and less time dealing with people. And I think that's the big attraction, the fact that you can, say, load up somewhere and then drive for like 3 days, and the only time you actually interact with anybody is either if you choose to on the CB or the cell phone, or when you stop at a truck stop or a diner for a meal or a shower or diesel, or for whatever reason you need to stop. But the rest of the time it's just point the rig in one direction and roll with it. And I really like that idea. I really like that idea. 30 kilometers an hour and look! Yeah, I'm pretty heavy today, mate. Or to quote this little hottie, I'm really fat! Just... Yeah, ain't nothing country about today's activities, that's for sure. Mission. Yeah, nah, we're over here. What a freaky little street this is. What the hell? Whoa. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm pretty sure I'm close. So this is a nice quiet little industrial estate. The last place in the world you'd expect to find a concrete yard. So there you have it. Life in the big city, I guess. Auckland City, I don't know if the GoPro is going to make it out very well. And here's everybody that lives there. Hey kid, how you doing? There's a whole van load of kids waving at me. Well, sweet, we're rocking around a main freight one down a railway lane to load out of there for our palmy stuff, so it's always good for me to go there because I like seeing how the big fellas roll. But also they got these really weird dockways, and it's good practice for me to get good at that sort of stuff, and they're very patient with me there anyway, so it's all good. We're on our way. See, we're at main freight 1 up in Auckland here. Look at that, they got trains and everything, man. And I've got to get this where that truck is. So, she's all good. The trick is with this to get everything inside the yellow lines. See the old fellas up there, look how close they get it. But I'm still learning. But check this Harley out. What a beautiful old bike. I love these kind of bikes. Oh, look at the heritage. Oh, he's a highwayman. Sweet. I like the tombstone shit going on. That's a cool old bike. Oh, it's got the same ear things as me. Yeah, that's a beauty. It is a heritage too. Yeah, I like those. They're very cool. See, look, I told you they had trains. Fuck, this place got everything. They even got a subsidised cafe. I'm going for free. I want to say thank you to young Connor.
Yeah, right.
See you on the next one, brother.
Yeah, bye-bye.
So I've just refueled in Bombay, and I'm on my way to cut a track south. But you know, I was just thinking it was kind of cool actually. I caught up with some old hands that I knew. Met a nice guy called Dave. He's running a Mac, whatever it is, B-Train 535 thing from here to Wongers and back. Nice guy. Met a couple of young lads, Connor and Izzy, and both these guys introduced themselves because they'd been seeing some of my my vlogs. So it was kind of embarrassing because, you know, but at the same time it was kind of cool, you know. They had good things to say. They worked me hard, little fellas, but good young lads, keen as. And it made me think, you know, Main Freight, they've got such a talent of young guys there. You know, nice young kids, hard working. They love trucking. They want to be involved in the industry. You know, it'd be almost a good idea to try and start some kind of driving school for these guys. Give them some kind of help and bond them, you know, bond them to Main Freight for a few years to pay back the training or whatever. But anyway, yeah, it was nice to see these young fellas, and you know, it's really good to see that trucking's in good hands, you know, and it's going to be for a few more years yet. Anyway, I'm going to cut a track now. It's too dark to show you anything. So thanks for tagging along with me today. It's been another freaky video, and it's all good. What do we got coming up behind us here? Anyway, I'll cut a track. See you on the next one, eh peeps?